Boom. Peace. Time to make another video. What are my thoughts today? So today, I've had an unusual experience in terms of my libido. Um, so like the last couple of months, I started taking oyster and I started taking zinc so I can boost my libido because I was noticing that it's just not like what it used to be. And the last couple of weeks, since I've been ill, even really the last 3 weeks, I haven't really been consistent with it. I stopped taking it. I really can't remember the last time I took oyster and zinc consistently. But today and yesterday, for some reason, I've suddenly developed an intense libido. Like my libido has come back in a certain way that I haven't experienced since in the last year and a half at least. And another thing I've noticed is I'm getting stares again. I was yesterday. I was driving um, driving home and I was at traffic lights, and I remember this. I saw this woman looking in my direction, and I was wondering, okay, she's probably looking at me. She's probably staring at me. Is she staring at me? You know those times when people are looking at you or staring at you, you're not sure. And I looked back at her, and she just keep on staring. I was like, what's going on? She's staring at me. Oh my gosh, she is staring at me. She kept on looking for a long time. That's very unusual. And that same day as well, yesterday, one of my neighbors drove past me, and I could feel someone was looking at me, and I looked, and I could see her staring at me, and her daughter as well. Then today, when I was going shopping, there's a little girl with her parents, and I saw her at the corner of my eye, and then suddenly she just when they go past me, she waves at me and says bye bye. That's weird. That never it rarely happens. I mean, babies stare, but yeah, that's weird. And then what else? Yeah, in the gym today as well, or gym yesterday as well. I'm pretty sure I caught a few women looking. Yeah, at least two women for sure, and some guys as well. And today my voice is just ridiculously deep for some reason. I don't know how. I don't know why. But when I was at the gym, I was swung out my bank card. It's just giving me trouble. No, it wasn't my bank card, but it's just the vending machines. But anyway, I was just talking, and my voice is just ridiculously deep, like it used to be. And I've been thinking about this in the back of my mind. Why is this suddenly happening? Why now? And I think I've got an answer. And the answer is very simple. In the last year and a half, really the last year, I've been dealing with shoulder issues. So every time I do bench press, I go through this period of like 3 weeks where I'm getting there, I'm getting stronger and stronger. And just as I peak, I get this extreme pain in my shoulders, front shoulders, and the rear delts as well. Like I can't like shrug like I can't do that. I can't elbow someone behind my back without pain. And I'm like, what is going on? So the last month I've been fixing this by doing rear delt flies, which is the first time I actually really focused on doing my rear delts. I've been doing rear delt flies like that when I'm bent over, just like making sure those rear delts are getting stronger. And another thing I started doing recently because I felt confident my rear delts are strong and they've really stabilized my shoulder. I started doing bench press again. I started doing because before what I was doing is I was doing behind the neck pressing. So let me put my phone here so you can see what I'm talking about. Before, I was doing behind the neck pressing, which is like this. You got it behind your neck and you push up with a barbell, okay, like that. Because I was trying to fix this issue with my shoulders. Why is rear delts especially giving me issues? But since I started doing those rear delt flies, you can even see my improvements. Like here, you might not be able to see it properly, but my rear delts have become ridiculously like strong compared to what they used to be. And also my rotator cuff, which is that ball of muscle that you can see in my shoulder blade. That's the infraspinatus. So I was doing these behind the neck presses. My rear delts were getting stronger, and I started. You know what? I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to start doing front pressing again. I'm going to start doing bench pressing again. So I started doing I started getting a bench press. I started doing close grip bench press like I used to in 2016. Boom, boom, and the pain. So I was having this pain here in my pec minor, pec major, for the last month or two, and my libido was low. I was feeling really depressed. But since I started doing that close grip bench press again, I've started feeling strong like I used to. I started feeling like really confident like I used to. And also because there's no pain in my shoulders now, I feel confident in doing it. So now my theory is that my body has feels confident in expressing its libido and sexuality because it knows that it can fight off any potential um, competitors. I always have these theories. My theory is that when you're injured and you're weak, your body's like, you know what, don't risk fighting, don't risk being horny, because if you're horny, then you're gonna go for it. That means you're gonna risk getting into a fight with another male. But once you've fixed your injuries, then your body's like, okay, there's no reason to be so timid. So your libido just shoots up. So yeah, I've been really feeling like really attracted to women, like the old days. Like I've been craving women. I even had a dream about a woman yesterday, hugging a woman, which is something that rarely happens. And another thing which I've been doing, which I think is also really helping, is my knees. My knees were giving me loads of issues the last year and a half, and I've been trying things here and there. Things that have really helped me is doing leg curls, hamstring leg curls in the machine. So how do I do it? You know what, lying hamstring leg curls. Those are simple things I've been doing. They have helped tremendously. Also Romanian deadlifts, but with a single leg. So it's like yeah, just how it is. So single leg Romanian deadlift. So your leg is up like that, and you're just going down. And that's really helped with the outer head of the hamstrings. But they didn't fix the final bit of it. There was something there that was still giving me trouble. And I started doing wall sits. Basically, you sit against the wall with nothing supporting your bum. You're just sitting in the air, basically, with your back against the wall. And I felt like there was a blood flow going into my knees again. And my knees have become really, they feel good. And because of that, I started doing this thing called, what do you call it? Split squats. So you get a barbell on top of you, and then you do, what do you call it? Let me put my phone here. You get a barbell, and you freaking put one leg there, put another leg behind you, and you just go down like that. My knees have been feeling a lot better than they used to because of that. And I'm beginning to feel athletic again. So I'm thinking right now that all these things combined are contributing to a increase in my libido and increase in my body feeling like, you know what? Yeah, there's no need to be so timid. It's time to mate. But I'm going to see how it is, because another theory as well is that I haven't been focusing on my business as much, as in making my videos and talking to people on the back end. So because I've been busy preparing for my Switzerland trip. So maybe that as well, the fact that I haven't been using that sexual energy for that, I don't know. So we'll see how it goes over the next month and see whether this is true, this theory is true. Whether if I fix my knees and get strong on the bench press, close grip bench press, my libido is going to increase now that I fix my rear delts. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, this is day 3, giving you an update. And yeah, exciting to speak again on camera. But that's it, guys. Take care and peace.